Hello, everyone. Would you please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Will you please join us for the pledge or the preamble of the Declaration of Independence? We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Will you please join me in saying the Summerfield Stampede Creed? We are the Summerfield Stampede. We are respectful, responsible, and safe. We work hard and give our best effort. We strive for moral and academic excellence each and every day.
Please be seated. Good evening. Thank you. As a principal, I'm used to being talked back to when I address a large crowd. Welcome to the 2023 8th grade graduation ceremony for Summerfield Charter Academy. My name is Rudy Swafford. I am the principal here at SCA. Thank you for joining us and attending and honoring our 8th grade scholars tonight and celebrating with us today. I'm honored to be here as SCA is completing, if you did not know, our 10th school year. 10 years. Yes. Who would believe that 10 years ago, the place where the school is sitting now was a huge mud pit? The rain the summer of our school was constructed was one of the worst in many years up to that point, and our school building literally rose from the mud. So now, tonight, some of our families were with us and have been with us for 10 years, and we celebrate our 10th anniversary with honoring this group of 8th graders. So tonight, we'll recognize different scholars for different awards and achievements. We'll hear from our student speakers and others as we celebrate the class of 2023. Thank you for being with us. And now Mrs. Robertson is going to come up and introduce our student speakers.
Thank you, Mr. Swafford. The next part of our ceremony is going to be a treat for all of you, I promise that. So it is tradition here at SCA that the 8th grade class in their language arts class, they always are given the assignment to write a speech about what SCA means to them. And then everybody creates their own speech or their own essay about that, and the teachers read through them, or actually Mr. Hartley reads through them, and then he picks a few of them for us to look at, and we select the ones that really stand out to us. And we have 2 student speakers who are going to come forward in just a second, and they're going to share with you a little bit about what SCA means to them. So at this time, I invite Achint Ahuja and Elias Portillo to the stage, please. Like I said, I promise you, you're in for a real treat. So Achint, we will begin with you if you want to come forward.
Wow. It's crazy it's been 9 years since I first walked through the school doors as a joy-filled kindergartner, excited to take on challenges of learning to read, writing letters, and coloring. Time flew by fast, and now we're finally graduating as 8th graders and completing one big chapter of our life. I want to thank you, our teachers, friends, and families, for coming to support the Summerfield Charter Academy class of 2023. Also, I would like to thank the administration for bringing us all together today. As you may know, I'm Achint Ahuja, a proud member of this Summerfield Charter Academy's graduating class. I've been at SCA for these wonderful 9 years, and during that time, I have learned so much. All the way from counting to quadratics, sounding out words to Shakespeare, bird watching to learning their niche in their ecosystems. I also learned much more, like my ELA teacher's past. Turns out it was pretty interesting. But at SCA, I've done much more than learning. I've made amazing friends and memories that I'll always cherish. Whether it was watching my friends start a concert on the bus or making fun music videos for school projects. Those 9 years ago, walking to class with my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles backpack and my Power Rangers lunchbox clenched in my right hand. And at that moment, I had felt so cool and excited, not knowing what to expect at this new school. But throughout my time at Summerfield Charter Academy, I learned what to expect. An amazing community that is built like no other, with staff that are caring, and administration that goes above and beyond every day to make sure everyone's happy, and amazing people filled throughout the hallways. Amazing people like our teachers that go straight from the carpool lane to the classroom. Amazing people like our principal, Mr. Swafford. I always remembered his amazing snow day songs, as he showed so much enthusiasm. These calls made my day. But in the classroom, the teachers deal with our different personalities and moods and still make learning a fun experience every time. But trust me, we don't make it easy for them, especially for Ms. Reynolds and Ms. Fell, who have dealt with us for 2 years. Sorry about that. I also don't want to forget the people that have made attending the school as amazing as the staff and administration. Without my fellow graduating class, my experience at the school would be much different than it is today. I think I can speak for everyone in my class that the school has made us much more confident, strong, and better people going ahead in life. Even me, at SCA, I did things I never thought I'd be able to do, like being part of various clubs like yearbook, taking part of sports like basketball and golf, and most importantly, having a wonderful middle school experience. But there are certainly things I'm going to miss next year. I'm going to miss this amazing community of teachers and classmates at the school. I'm going to miss the long stories and the off-task classes. I'm going to miss clicking off our Chromebook games as soon as the teacher walks by. I'm going to miss the loud sighs when someone kicks the ball over the fence during recess. I'm going to miss my friends. But I found this really interesting quote by the author named Isaac Asimov. He said, "It lasted for a long time, a very long time, but even great successes come to a natural end." As our middle school career comes to an end, I'm excited to see what high school brings us, what the new classes will be like, and the new excitement for a new school, much similar to 9 years ago. This time has gone by so fast, and I'm going to miss it very dearly. But I wonder what the future has in store. And thanks to what SCA has prepared us for, I know we will all be ready.
Thank you, Achint. Well done, well done. So at this time, we will hear from our second student speaker. So Elias, if you would come forward, please.
Good evening, family, friends, teachers, and faculty. I hope you all are having a good time tonight. Can you believe it? After all these years, we finally made it. These past couple of years at Summerfield Charter Academy have been very interesting in all sorts of ways. At this school, I've made plenty of memories, and just the fact that it's all coming to an end is very emotional. I've come to a point in life where it's time to start a new beginning, but change is not always easy. I always talk about how I'm not going to miss this school when I know deep down it has so much meaning to me. Summerfield Charter Academy has affected me in so many aspects of my life, but the things I'll always remember during my time here were the community, my academic growth, and just my overall development of myself. If I could describe the school's community with one phrase, I would say it's one of a kind. SCA is so diverse, and that's what I love about it. All the families and students here are welcome regardless of their background or beliefs. Another thing to note is that I've been able to make so many friends here and there. I've had such good times with them, and I've made wonderful memories with each and every one of them. Some of them have left, but others have been with me since day one. To me, my friends are like my second family. I feel so unbelievably happy and comfortable whenever I'm around them. And if I never came to SCA, I would have never known they existed, which is crazy to me. I'd also like to acknowledge the staff. Here at SCA, there are such hardworking teachers, parents, custodians, and lunch ladies, and plenty of other people all around the school. Each and every one of them tries their absolute best to help all the kids around the school achieve their dreams. This school has such a wonderful community, and that's something I value more than anything. As I look back on my time at SCA, I'm honestly surprised at how much I've grown academically. I was blessed with incredible teachers that have challenged me to modify my mindset. School can be a little overwhelming at times, but through hard work and perseverance, I was able to overcome these obstacles. No matter what the issue is or what you're struggling with, it's through these teachers' guidance that you are shown to not be afraid of failure. They have provided me with all the knowledge and skills I need to be completely set for high school. I'm so glad I have teachers like them who have provided me with such a wonderful education. These past 4 years have been a time of tremendous growth and self-discovery for me, and I owe much of that to the experiences and opportunities that this school has provided to me. From the challenging coursework that has pushed me to reach my full academic potential, to all the events and field trips I got to experience with the people I love most, this school has helped me to become a more confident and happy person. Another thing is that SCA taught me the importance of values and emotion, which sparked the use of my talents and abilities to make a positive impact in the world. As I prepare to move on to the next chapter of my life, I'm grateful for all that my school has given me, and I look forward to carrying these lessons and experience that I've gained with me wherever life may take me. As I conclude my speech, I want to say thank you to all the teachers and staff of Summerfield Charter Academy for everything you all have done for me. To my fellow graduates, of whom I wish the best of luck in the future, and just one last big thank you to everyone who has supported me throughout my journey at SCA. It means so much to me to have been given this opportunity to be up here today. Congratulations, class of 2023, and may we continue to thrive for years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Elias. So at this time, we will continue or move forward with another tradition that we have at SCA. So another tradition that we have is that the graduating class always chooses a way or something that they can give back to the school. So at this time, I will invite Anaya Ijaz and Carter Parrish to the stage, please, and they will be presenting the class gift.
Good evening, parents and students. My name is Carter Parrish, and with me is Anaya Ijaz. You guys probably already know why we are up here, but for those of you that don't, Anaya and I are going to tell you a little bit about the class gift for the class of 2023. But first, Anaya is going to tell you about what SCA has given us.
I will forever be grateful to SCA for all the memories, laughter, learning, friends, and teachers it has given us. I have made so many new friends and known some of these kids for 9 years. They have been a part of my life for as long as I can remember and have changed me and made me who I am in many ways. The school has given me such a good education and has proven that learning isn't just work. SCA has always strived for deeper learning, understanding, and discussions. SCA has given me my most important memories for over half of my life and given me an experience unlike any other. SCA has truly given me my home away from home. So in return, we want to give back something that will have future generations greeted with a warm welcome and forever remember the class of 2023.
I would like to share with you the Summerfield Charter Academy graduating gift of 2023, a rug. The first reason we chose this gift is that this rug represents the class of 2023, from the moment we stepped into kindergarten to the very last goodbyes at the very last day of school. But secondly, so that current students and future students will be able to see that hard work and perseverance does pay off eventually.
So, on behalf of the Summerfield Charter Academy graduating class of 2023, we would like to present this picture of what the rug will look like to the school that has made us who we are.
Thank you. That's a great gift. We'll think about you every time we walk over it. It's going to have insignia. It's going to have class of 2023 on it. And so we really will be able to think of you almost every day as you share that gift with us. Now we're going to hear from our board president, Deborah Wilson. Deborah Wilson has been a member of our board of directors even before that red mud pit was made, before they built our school. She's one of our original board members and has served a very long and distinguished career in education, and now serves as the president of the Summerfield Charter Academy Board of Directors. So let's welcome Deborah Wilson up to share a word.
First of all, I'd like to say congratulations to all of you 8th graders. I know you're excited, but I also want to say congratulations to parents. You made it through middle school. That's wonderful. I can say that. I was the middle school person. And for all the teachers and for Rudy, oh wow, you've done a great job with this bunch, and I can't believe 10 years has gone by since we opened. We worked really hard to get this school open, and we didn't think it would happen because of the rain, but it did. So today I want to share a little bit of one of my favorite books by Dr. Seuss, and that is Oh, the Places You'll Go. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any way you choose. You know what you know, and you are the one who will decide where to go. The memories that you've made at SCA will last a lifetime. And the things you've learned may not seem important right now, but they're the things that give you the foundation of your education, and you will build on them for the rest of your life in high school and college and even beyond. So take a look around and print a memory in your head. You'll want to remember this place, these people, and the experiences you've had. As you leave the 8th grade, think about the friends you've made, not just this last year, but through each and every grade. The friendships you made here at SCA can last your lives through, so keep in touch with each other. Make a call to say hello, send a funny text, or update about things you want your friends to know. And once in a while, try to schedule a get-together so you can get reacquainted and make your friendships even better. Parents, this is your graduation too. As your 8th grader walks across the stage, remember, it's your graduation too. Your child couldn't have reached this milestone without a lot of help from you. Now, it's time to look forward to the future and learning new things. Again, congratulations, 8th graders.
At this time, I will ask our middle school, specifically 8th grade teachers and our specialists to come forward. They will be presenting awards of academic excellence in each of their subject areas.
Hey everyone. Hey graduates, congratulations. You did it. I'm Chance Hartley, I teach ELA. It's my first year at Summerfield, and I'm so proud of the hard work that all of you guys put in the classroom this year. It's been an honor to teach you, and I can't wait to see what you go on and accomplish. I get to present an award to two students who really separated themselves in the classroom this year. Molly Causey and Samuel Gunter, if you guys would come on up. If you just wait right there for a second, I'm gonna read some nice words about you. You can over here. Like here, yeah. Molly first. This year, Molly has distinguished herself in ELA. In every project, paper, book club, or assessment, Molly has displayed a level of understanding that surpasses expectations. Molly is an avid reader. In fact, after she finished the reading EOG, I'm pretty sure she finished an entire novel while others finished testing. Her ability to think critically and make inferences exceeds ELA class. These qualities will ensure her success no matter what she does in the future. Sam. It's previously known to many of you here that Sam was born without a heart. Yet, in place of a heart, lives a vast ocean of empathy. There's much more to Sam than his relationships with others. This year, Sam has established himself as a capable poet, author, and writer. Additionally, Sam was one of the most reliable contributors to class each day. He's a student who reads between the lines and interprets texts beyond what is expected. ELA class would not have been the same without Sam this year. I'm excited to see what comes next for you.
I'm Ms. Fell, this is Mrs. Ryan. We're here to present the awards for mathematics. Can I please have Krishna Kamananadaminti and Serena Vanguri please come up? All right, Krishna. I have had the privilege of being your math teacher twice. You have a natural talent for mathematics and can quickly see how problems can be worked out. I appreciate all the hard work and dedication you put into the class. Your participation helped drive class discussions and encouraged others. I am proud of your success at Math Counts this year, and I look forward to hearing all about your future successes in high school and beyond. All right, Serena. It has been a pleasure to be your math teacher for 2 years. Thank you for all the time, effort, and dedication you have put into your work throughout this year. It has paid off, and you have made it to the top of the class. You helped make math class a fun learning environment with your eagerness to learn and your willingness to challenge yourself. We had some fun at math counts too. Keep focused on your future and you will find lots of continued success. Congratulations.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Mr. Evans, and I've had the joy of teaching all of these fine scholars this year in social studies. There have been some incredible students. I've been amazed by all of your hard work, your perseverance this year, but there have definitely been a few students that have stood out above the rest, not just from their academics, but their general attitude, presence, and all that they brought to the classroom. So I would like to please have the following students come up to the stage: Carla Mushawar and Elias Portillo. All right, so Carla, I want you to know that it was clear all year that you put maximum effort into everything you did. You consistently went beyond the requirements of your work, and you impressed me many times with your natural ability to think deeply and make connections that other people may have missed. Your work ethic and positive attitude will take you far as you continue to rise to the challenges of life, both inside and outside the classroom. Congratulations. Now, Elias, from the first day of school, you were a shining example of maturity and hard work. Your calm demeanor was always a welcome presence in the classroom, and you regularly showed an ability to think deeper than just the who's and what's of history. You treated everyone with respect and put hard work into everything you did, and it showed all year. Keep up the great work. SCA will miss you.
All right, good evening. My name is Amy Reynolds, and I have had the privilege of teaching these scholars at the beginning of 7th grade for science and the second half of 8th grade. And it's been a really enjoyable experience to watch how much they have grown and changed and matured over these past 2 years. So at this time, I would like to call Edison Carlton and Ava Corey to the stage. Edison, you came into class every day, focused, ready to learn, and always put your best effort into every assignment. You are respectful, kind, and set a positive example for others to follow. Keep working hard, and we can't wait to see the great things you will do next. Ava? Your natural curiosity has kept me challenged these last 2 years. Not only did you ask questions I didn't always have an answer to, but they were often things I had never even thought of. Your participation and contributions to our class discussions really made things more enjoyable. Keep working hard and keep asking questions.
Okay. Good afternoon, evening. My name is Corinne Emick. I've had the privilege of teaching most of these guys art, at least in elementary school, if not in middle school too. And I also have the privilege of being able to give my 2 art awards, which are my favorite. So if I could have Joseph Arney and Misty Goodwin come to the stage, please. All right. So, Joseph, you are incredibly naturally talented and, more importantly, have the drive to push yourself even further. I love that you always give your all in anything you do and have enjoyed having you in sculpture and art too, along with cross country. Getting to know you this year has been a delight, And I want you to keep being extra, extra in everything that you do. So, congratulations. All right, and Misty, I applaud your spirit as a creative. You are always coming up with new solutions to design problems, bright ideas for how to add some joy to our school, and most of all, you do everything with a smile. Your enthusiasm is contagious, and I am so grateful to have had the privilege to work with you as an artist. Keep on creating.
All right, good evening. My name is Mr. Gordon, music teacher, band director, chorus director, and unofficial traffic director. And it's my honor to recognize two fine musicians. May I please have Miles Meyer and Abigail Dunlap join me on the stage. Miles, it has truly been a pleasure having you in the music room, not once, but twice a day for the last couple of years. Your curiosity and passion for music has made each class so much fun. Your leadership in band and musicology is proof of your love for music. Thank you and congratulations on a terrific musical journey here at SCA. I'll get it. Sorry. Sir. And Abby. Thank you for always bringing such enthusiasm and energy into the music room every day. Your excitement for the music has been a tremendous model for your peers and has made our classes quite entertaining. And you are a shining model of the Stampede Revolution through your academic service, leadership, and without question, her character. Congratulations, Abby.
Good evening. My name is Damar Ramos, and I am the Spanish teacher. And this is my first year teaching in SCA, and it has been a great, rewarding year for me. So congratulations, guys. This has been a really great year. I would like to present two awards. One to Vasia Kolakaletti and Dennis Kosacheveski. Vasia, you have shown great effort and ability to learn a new language. Continue to strive to learn, and you will be able to take this language far with you. Congratulations. Dennis. Dennis, your interest and motivation to learn another language is evident in your ability to quickly pick up the new vocabulary. Continue to put in the effort to learn Spanish, and you will go far.
Good evening. I am Miss Yoder. I am the Library Technology Specialist, and I'm going to present a couple of technology awards this evening. If I could please have Rina Abdelrahman and Alexandra Childress come up to the stage, please. All right, I'm going to start with Rina. Rina, coding isn't an easy subject to tackle, but you always gave 110% in class. I appreciate your willingness to keep trying new things and pushing your understanding. You're very creative and had such great ideas for your projects. Never stop being curious. Alexandra, I have enjoyed watching you grow in your problem-solving abilities this year. You weren't afraid to ask questions, and you were always willing to help your classmates when they had problems or bugs in their projects. I also love that you incorporated your own artistic style into your projects. Never stop being curious.
Good evening, everybody. Quick adjustment. This is my first year teaching, and honestly, it's been a wild ride, but an interesting one and a very rewarding one. I can honestly say teaching at SCA as a first-year teacher, I've never felt like I've been in such a rewarding and supportive environment. And part of that is for the students as well, not just to the admin and the other teachers around me. So I would like to present 2 awards. The interesting thing about PE is while it's not explicitly academic, it still requires a certain level of discipline that you would also be required to have in their academic pursuits in order to be successful at it. And so these 2 students have definitely exemplified that level of discipline to excel in physical education. So I'd like to invite Luke Parrish and Iris Kite up, please. That'll work, that'll work. All right, Iris, I love the fact that you are never afraid ever to jump into an activity that was a bit beyond your comfort level. Even if it was you versus the rest of the boys in class, you never hesitated to jump right in. I just very much respect that willingness to push yourself outside of your comfort zone, and you exemplified that every single class that we had together. And also to be competitive in a way that you can always, we can always rely upon you for that. So Iris, don't ever be satisfied with the status quo, and I know that pushing yourself in that way is going to serve you well through high school and beyond. Thank you, Iris. My man Luke, where do I begin? Luke, man, your leadership abilities and humble attitude exemplify what it truly means to be a student athlete. And I can say that because as a coach's son and as a son of a father who coached for over 30 years, I've seen a lot of student athletes. So I can't wait to see you push yourself to grow in high school as someone who sees themselves not only as an individual, but as a part of a team, which is a core tenet of what it means to be a student athlete, and you've definitely shown that. You're going to set yourself apart through your actions on and off the field, also part of being a student athlete, and your teammates will recognize you and respect you for the way that you carry yourself. So Luke, I'd like to present this to you.
Okay, I am standing in for Mr. Stoll. I'm not Mr. Stoll. He could not be with us tonight, but our athletic director, Mr. Stoll, has selected 2 student athletes who really stood out as being students first, committed to their academics, and also just their actions on the field or on the court. So I would like for Johnny Malanajad to come forward and Lindsay Redmond, please. All right, we'll start with Johnny. And these words are from Mr. Stoll. Johnny began his year being named MVP on the conference-winning Stampede soccer team. Johnny was a team player as he played multiple positions and was named team captain by Coach Omar. He then started every game on the Stampede basketball team and then was chosen by the coaches as Defensive Specialist Award winner. Johnny was also named team captain on the basketball team. He lived up to every aspect of the Stampede Creed on and off the field/court. So congratulations to you, Johnny. All right, and now for Lindsay. Lindsay excelled in 2 sports this year, volleyball in the fall and softball in the spring. She garnered MVP honors on both teams and led her softball team to the #1 seed in the conference tournament. Coach Rayanne Mullins stated that Lindsay was eager to learn, and it was her positive overall attitude that made her a 5-star volleyball player. Lindsay pitched every game in softball and belted 7 home runs this spring. If there was a Stampede Softball Hall of Fame, Lindsay Redmond, class of 2023, would be a lifelong member. Lindsay truly earned the honor of being named Scholar Athlete of the Year. Congratulations, Lindsay. My bad. Okay, the next set of awards that I will be presenting are chosen by the 8th grade teachers. The first set of awards will be for our Achievement Award. These students are selected as scholars who have really grown over the course of this year, or perhaps even their middle school career. So at this time, I will ask Rathnesh Rathina Kumar and Stephanie Reed to please come forward. Okay, Rathnesh, we'll start with you, and these are words from your teachers. I want you to know that. Rathnesh began the year as a new student to SCA. As most new students are, Rathnesh was shy and reserved and spent a lot of time talking to his teachers. We got to know Rathnesh pretty well during this time and learned quickly of his curiosity and desire to learn new things. Rathnesh remained positive and focused in class, displaying the courage to speak up and contribute to class discussions. Before long, others caught on to the type of person Rathnesh is, and he began making friends. He spends less time at his teacher's desk now, which is bittersweet, but we are proud of the young man he is becoming, and we look forward to seeing how he continues to succeed as he moves on to high school. Congratulations to you, Rathnesh. And now for Miss Stephanie. Stephanie, it has been a joy to watch you grow over the last few years. You have changed so much from a shy and reserved 6th grader to the strong and confident young lady you are now. We are honored to have had a part in your growth and know that you are on a path to great things. Congratulations, Stephanie. You guys may have a seat. And for our last Academic Excellence Award, I would like to present to 2 scholars the Stampede Star Award. These are scholars who just really stand out as being overall outstanding scholars with everything. They give their best effort in everything, including their character, academic, service, leadership, their best all around. So at this time, please come forward, Achint Ahuja and Maya Joseph. All right, Achint. What is there to say about Achint that everyone doesn't already know? He exemplifies what an SCA student should be. His intelligence and charisma will ensure that any door that's open should he choose to enter. We think he will either be president or break records for approval ratings or host The Tonight Show when Jimmy Fallon retires. Either way, he's got my vote. He carries himself with integrity, confidence, and humility. Best of luck next year, and don't forget about us back here at SCA when you are running things one day. Congratulations, Achint. All right, Maya. How lucky are we to have Maya as a student at SCA? Her teachers and classmates agree that Maya sets a standard that everyone else should aim for. One teacher even said, if you look up in an encyclopedia for star student, Maya's picture would be there. The picture could perhaps display her encouraging a friend who was going through a tough time, offering wisdom to a classmate in need of advice, engaging in class discussion, rescuing a kitten from a tree, or all of the above. She is intentional in the way she interacts with her peers and teachers and always looks to make a positive impact. She is kind and smart and is going to do great things in high school and beyond. Congratulations to you, Maya. And at this time, I will invite Mr. Swafford forward, and we are going to present the principal awards. Do you want to say something about
The principal awards given out every year, not just to our 8th grade students, but our 3rd through 8th grade students. We'll honor our 3rd through 7th grade students tomorrow morning at our morning assembly. And the principal award is for students who achieved all A's all year. And so we have several students that we'll be calling forward. Ms. Roberts is going to help me call names while I present the certificate and the pin, and they're going to line the stage, almost all of the stage, here in just a moment. So that's what the principal award is tonight. And so for these 8th graders, they achieved all A's all year. So Ms. Robertson, can you help me out?
All right, ready? All right, when you hear your name, please come forward. And these are students who have earned all A's for the entire school year. Achint Ahuja, Swapnika Boypati, Molly Calsey, Tegan Davis, Abigail Dunlap, Anaya Ejaz, Olivia Jovi, Madeline Hack, Maya Joseph, Sophia Katan, Suhitha Kanan, Rasia Kolakaletti, Miles Meyer, Johnny Malanajad, Carla Mushawar, Valeria Paredes Whalen, Carter Parrish, Luke Parrish, Masum Patel, Elias Portillo, Shruti Pathareddy, Jensen Tusku, Serena Vongari, Anthony Walagora, and Evan Westall. Congratulations to all of these young scholars in front of us for all A's for the entire year. We're very proud of you. Congratulations. Let's give them all a big round of applause.
I told you they were going to line the stage, and I don't even think Evan got on the stage. But he'll be back later, I think. One of my favorite parts of the annual 8th grade graduation ceremony is this one. I enjoy a lot about the ceremony, but you know, sometimes you just have those pet things that you really like. What I'm going to share with you is the recognition for our original Stampede members. You can be an original Stampede member if you have been at Summerfield Charter Academy from kindergarten all the way through 8th grade. And last year at our 8th grade ceremony is the first time we really were able to recognize students who had been there for 9 years, because the school had been there for 9 years. And so this is something that we'll get to do going forward for as long as Summerfield Charter is in existence. And these students are recognized by, number one, being noted in the program, and they're given a special gift. And this gift is a donation from the founders, or the founder of National Heritage Academies, J.C. Huizinga. He gifts these to all of the 8th graders in all of the schools in 9 different states, to the students who had been at an NHA school for 9 years, from kindergarten through 8th grade. And it is a nice compass. If I can get it open, as you can see there, it may be hard to see, but it's a nice compass so that they can go find their way around. And it's inscribed on the front with the student's name that says, attended kindergarten through 8th grade at National Heritage Academies from 2014 to 2023. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. Henry David Thoreau. So, if 8th graders, you are one of the original Stampede members and you've been here since kindergarten, would you please stand? Remain standing for a second, but I would like, if you are a family member of one of these scholars standing, would you please stand with us so we can honor and thank you for being with us for also 9 years. And you can see the different effects we have, and let's give them a hand as well. Thank you all for choosing to be a part of the Summerfield Charter Academy family. It is a special choice you've made. Thank you for sticking with us for 9 years. So you guys can be seated now. Now we're going to present our 8th grade graduation certificates. And Ms. Roberts is going to come up and read names, and we're going to get ourselves situated so we can honor all of our graduates tonight.
And before we get started, if you are a marshal who is helping with this, if you would come forward and take your spot at this time. Okay, the moment we have all been waiting for. We are going to honor our graduates. So at this time, I will ask the first row to please stand. Rina Abdulrahman. Achint Ahuja. Aiden Alexander. Keep going. Joseph Arney. Brody Adkins. Krathika Bupati. Swapnika Boyapati. Cohen Brame. Maddox Brown. Edison Carlton. Elliot Carroll. Brooke Carter. Molly Causey. Alexandra Childress. Ava Corey. Liam Cox, Tegan Davis, Abigail Dunlap, Adam Eads, Anaya Ijaz, Olivia Jovi, Misty Goodwin, Ride Gower, Maddie Gray, Samuel Gunter, Madeline Hack, Gasai Hassan, Nixon Hill, Lena Ilikal, Trinity Inge, Luca Jager, Maya Joseph, Krishna Kamanadaminti, Suchitra Kanan, Suhita Kanan, Sophia Katan, Mahad Khan, Iris Kite, William Kaiser, Rasia Kolakaletti, Dennis Kosachevsky, Connor Kubita, Austin Larson, Vivian Leggett, Journey Manning, Gabe Martin, Miles Meyer, Kerrigan Morton, Emerson Morton, Sawyer Morton, Johnny Malanajad, Carla Mushawar, Graham Ogg, Adam Alana Raju, Nat Awu, Valeria Paredes Whalen, Carter Parrish, Luke Parrish, Masum Patel, Elias Portillo, Shruti Pathareddy, Cameron Rands, Rathnesh Rathina Kumar, Lindsay Redmond, Stephanie Reed, Leanna Richardson, Emily Sanchez, Meha Soni, James Strack, Clara Tarr, Logan Taylor, Jensen Tusku, Serena Vongari, Anthony Walagora, Adriana Wasserman, Clara Watkins, Evan Westall, Jalen White, and Hannah Wright. Let's give our 8th grade scholars a big round of applause. Congratulations. All right, you all may be seated. As we reach the end or near end of our ceremony, Mr. Swafford will now come forward with a few closing remarks.
I know I'm getting a little older when I have to start writing down what I want to say. I used to be able to do this without a written note, but I can't do that anymore. That's okay. As we come to the end of our ceremony, I do want to give a few thank yous to some of the people who made this possible. First, I'd like to thank our South Campus, as I call it, First Baptist Church Summerfield, for being our host. They host us several times a year in multiple events like our concerts and graduation events like this, and they are really a great partner for us at Summerfield Charter Academy. So thank you guys again for hosting us, and we do appreciate that. I also want to thank our 7th grade parents, who you may not see right now because they are busy in the back preparing the reception that you will get to take part of here in just a few minutes. The 7th grade parents do this so that the 8th grade families can enjoy the ceremony and be here with your family and with your scholar. And they do the work behind the scenes to help us put this on, decorate the area, decorate the fellowship hall there in the back where we'll serve our reception in just a few minutes at the end of the ceremony. So thank you to all the 7th grade parents and volunteers who help us put this on each time. Yes, you can clap for them. Maybe they'll hear it back there. I don't know. And finally, I want to thank the fabulous staff at Summerfield Charter Academy. You've heard from some of them here tonight, and there are many more out in the audience tonight as well. We have a fantastic staff, and without their support and the love for our scholars and the love for our school, we would not have the community that we get to attend every day as a part of Summerfield Charter Academy. So if you are a part of the Summerfield Charter Academy staff, whether you're behind me or in front of me, would you please take a moment and stand for us and let us thank you for all that you do, all back there, all behind me. Smile over there. It truly is an honor to be a part of that great team of people doing great work there at Summerfield. But now to the class of 2023. As I reflect on this class, I have to start by going back to March the 13th, 2020, when they were in 5th grade. Pretty sure Chint was still bringing his lunch in that Power Rangers lunchbox. But on March 13th, 2020, we spent a day at school telling everybody, take everything home. And they said, well, what do you mean everything? And I would say, everything. Take everything home. Why? I think they're going to shut down schools. They're not going to shut down schools. So on Friday the 13th, we left, and on Saturday the 14th, the governor shut down schools. And we thought it would be for a short time. They got to come back to school in October of 2020. So they began their middle school years online with remote learning. In fact, some of them never came into the school building at all for their 6th grade year because they spent the entire year remote. Not the best way to start your middle school. And in fact, there are some of them that I didn't even meet to the first day of school on their 7th grade year because I'd never seen them online, or if I had seen them online, they were like this big. And so when they were full size and in person, I'd never seen them before, and I would ask people, who is that? How long have they been here? Oh, they were here last year. No, they weren't here last year. But that's how their middle school year began, or their middle school career. Then we got to 7th grade and we thought, oh, this will be more normal, right? 7th grade will be normal. Everything will be back to normal. And then we began to remember or learn that the word normal doesn't mean normal anymore. 7th grade year was tough. You all of a sudden had to miss several days of school, not because you got sick, because somebody sitting in the class with you got sick, and you happened to be sitting close enough to them. For days it went on. Sports made a slight comeback that school year, but even that would be interrupted. You have a game plan, the other coach calls, we can't make it because of some COVID restriction, game's canceled. Nothing operated normally like we thought in 7th grade. We didn't get to take the field trips and have the events and the things that we would normally like to do. So they spent 2 years in middle school not having that real middle school experience. Thankfully, we did make it to 8th grade. And things began to change. And the word normal began to mean normal again. Athletics came back. It came back fully. We never missed a game unless it was for rain. People didn't cancel. We didn't have to track sickness. In their 7th grade year, I literally spent days where I did nothing but sit in my office and write COVID letters and emails to let people know you can't come to school for the next 10 days. I haven't written a one this year, not one. And I'm very excited and glad for that we are finally back to normal. And then we began to do the things that made middle school special and more fun. Athletics, yes, that came back. Our boys soccer team kicked it off with a conference championship, regular season championship. Our ladies softball team ended our school year with a regular season championship. First for both of those teams. In fact, our softball team was really good. Undefeated for most part of the season. And I don't get to go to a lot of the games because of different responsibilities at school. But I do enjoy going on the days when the baseball team's playing there, the softball team's playing there, and the soccer team's playing back there. I could stand in one spot and see all three teams playing and all of those middle school students represented. But I went to one of the softball games, and I was talking to a person who was there and had gone to more games than that, and we were undefeated. And I looked at them. I don't know much about softball. And I looked at him and said, why are we so good? And about that time, Lindsay from the mound goes, shoo. Leanna catches it with a pop. And the person looks at me and goes, that's why. And I thought, oh, yeah, I couldn't hit that. We got to do other things that were more normal. We got to take our trip to D.C. There's lots of things I got to learn at D.C. I've taken that trip many, many times, and sometimes it's unusual for me to remember that some of you had never gone and you had seen some of these things for the first time. But the things I learned mostly this year is that my sneaker game is weak. Right, Gasai? It's weak. Yeah, it's weak. I don't pay near enough for my shoes. In fact, these are brand new tennis shoes. And I'm happy to share that they didn't cost that much. But it wasn't just the tennis shoes I learned. I also learned that my slipper sandal game was also weak because there's $5 Walmart flip-flops I got, way underrated, evidently, from the other things that some of those guys wore. We got to go to Carowinds, and I really believe that my life was certainly in danger when I boarded the Copperhead Strikes with a group of you. And when we pulled out, riding that ride, and the first time they flip you over, I was pretty sure that was it. I will never get off this ride. I am going to die right here with these 8th graders at some point in this ride. I managed not to die. Not sure I'll manage to get back on that. We will see. I also got to ride beside Logan on the hurler that just shakes you to death the whole time. You're just going like this the whole time. And we're strapped in there. You can hardly move, but somehow the whole world is shaking. And even when you get off, you feel like you're still vibrating. So you got to do some fun things like that. We created a monster in Nixon when we let him put on the horse suit and go through the Founders Day parade just a couple of weeks ago. He was a hit of the entire parade. From now on, I will only refer to Nixon as Mr. Horsey from now on, because that's what people were calling him at the parade. That was really something. This group is very musical as well. I know Mr. Gordon talked about that. But this group actually helped lead us when we emerged from COVID and could come back and have things like concerts. They jumped into their instruments, into their music, and really put on some great shows for us using their music ability. They also were very important in us bringing one other item back that I think is even on display tonight, and it's something I really, really like. And that's our iFest, our international festival. Made its return earlier this school year and led a lot by some of the people here. And we were able to see all of the many different cultures that our school represents and how we come together in this one special place, but I'll hold on to so many of our uniqueness and our unique cultures, and I really like that event. A couple other memories that I have, or one of them, where's James, my man James? Right before, I think it was probably last school year, I don't remember exactly when, James probably won't even remember this. James comes walking into school, and he comes in our lobby there, and he trips and he falls. And I like, oh my gosh, I go rushing over there to help him because that's what you should do, right? And I find James, he's laying in the floor laughing. He's laughing. And I'm like, hey man, you need some help? He's like, no, I got it. And he kind of rolls over and he gets himself up. And I help him get his book back. And he just laughs and he goes, happens to me all the time. Not too long after that, I'm literally standing at the front door where I normally stand. And I'm standing there with my boss. And James comes in again, and James trips, and he falls. And I don't really move. And my boss kind of looks at me and goes, what is that? I was like, that's just James. And she looked at me like I am the worst person in the entire world. How could you not go help James when he trips? I said, well, you just got to know James. So James navigated our school, and you always inspire me, my man James, and I'll miss you as you go on. This class, when I think about this class, and especially the way they went through middle school, they showed me a lot of perseverance and a lot of diligence. They learned to learn in a whole new way, in a way that we hadn't even ever discovered or made up before, and they were thrust into it. You as parents were thrust into it. And we navigated and they adjusted. And they came to 7th grade and we navigated and they adjusted. And then we got to 8th grade and things feel more normal. And normal feels good. And so I'm very thrilled for them that they are able to have at least one normal year here in our middle school. And I'm very happy to celebrate them tonight. But their time here is done. Maybe for some of you families who have been here for 9, maybe even 10 years, this could be kind of the ending for your family. And it's sometimes very hard to say goodbye. But I'm very happy to have these great memories. the times special with our kids, with our teachers, to remember this class. So, class of 2023, I'll remind you that no matter where you go from here, whether you go and you become a Viking or a Nighthawk, I don't know if any about that, a pirate, boo, Whirly, member of the Phoenix. There's at least one. A Hornet. Or a Ram. Class of 1983. No matter where you go from here, I want to remind you that you have been and you always will be a member of the Stampede. Graduates, would you please stand? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Summerfield Charter Academy class of 2023.